All right, so the rhythm guitar sounds like this, and then we come in. Oh, I hit a pinch harmonic there. Sweet. If you can hit a pinch harmonic on an acoustic, I'll give you $5. So, a couple little tricks there. The first one is pretty easy. It's just a question of how are we going to make it sound a little more like Dave Gilmour, a little bit less like us, or vice versa, however you want to approach it. So what he does, if you notice, there is a little, it's not quite a ghost note, but he hits this note on the G string a little quieter. I'll show you what I mean. He goes, I was exaggerating, but this note right here, if I was to play all of those notes evenly, it would sound like this, right? If I was putting everything into each one. All right, that's not what he does. It sounds more like a whisper. It's the top notes are a little accent. Just like that. That's kind of where you want to be eventually. You want to be able to put some feeling into it and to put some dynamics into it. Dynamics, loud and soft, if you're not familiar. All right, so the first lick again, slowly. Then you have this little run. Pull off from the 4th fret on the G string to 2nd fret on the G string to open G. You don't just pick your finger up because it'll sound like this. It's just the first note's loud, none of the other ones are loud. To do a pull off, you want to pull straight down so that you kind of flick it with your finger, the same way you would like pick it with your right hand. And then the lucky thing is, after that you hit an open D. And you slide up 1st fret A string, open D. So let's try that again. The next lick is, I don't know, I feel like it's the easiest one to kind of learn on your own. I feel like I learned this lick just kind of hanging out, playing with slides one day, and I was like, whoa, hey, wish you were here, right? So it's, you slide up 3rd fret to the 5th fret, back down. Then you're right here in position. Kind of comes out of this D chord, right? These two notes, 2nd fret G string, 3rd fret B string. Move those up. So you're just going up a full step in both of those shapes, and they're both perfect 4th harmonies. And then you just want to literally not pull off the way that you normally do. You actually just kind of want to let your hand go. It's real soft the way he does it. And then he hits it again. So that's really just 2 licks. And then you finish. These are actually the same 2 notes that you're hitting open. But it feels different, has a different timbre. You're going to want to hit it like that. Alright, now the next part involves bends. So if you don't have thinner strings on your acoustic, this will be pretty tough. Just because of, for me, the position my hand's in, I have to use my middle finger to push that string up. If you can use more than one finger, rock and roll. All right. So this part sounds like. All right. That's the full lick. So the first part, no problem. Same thing that we've kind of been doing, but we want to end on this 5th fret E note. Then you bend this up, and you have to bend it, release the bend, and then pull up. All right? And then you have to come down to this B note, the 4th fret of the G string, and go back up to that D. So this one's probably, I would say this is probably the toughest lick in the song. It's probably even tougher than the guitar solo where he's following his voice. It's a cool lick. Once you get it down, it feels good. It feels like it sounds, and I love licks like that. Yeah. So you gotta get your shoulder into it when you bend, right? All right. And then the next lick in that, once you get this first lick down, the next lick is almost identical. It's just how he articulates coming off of that bend. Then he goes. All right, so he picks it a little bit more.